Hi guys, let's have a look at mirrored scales and picking patterns on the guitar today. The general idea is, if you can play something in one direction, you can also play it in the other direction and combine everything to come up with cool licks and self-made exercises that are fun and mind-opening. Whoa, I know it sounds very complicated, but it isn't. But like always, if something's unclear, let me know in the comments and also hit the subscribe button because, I have 3 examples for you, so let's start with the first one in the minor pentatonic. Normally you play a scale like this up and down with every note following each other in the normal order. But on the guitar it's easy to look at the actual playing pattern and stick with it when I move into the other direction. You see that? I go down the scale but still move my fingers like I would go up. And following this idea, we can also go down the scale but then keep the same finger pattern when we're going up again. This is really tricky at first, but totally worth it. Please remember that this pentatonic scale I'm playing here is only an example. Try to understand the concept and apply it to other scales and licks and whatever. So if it's still too difficult for you to go through the whole scale, just play on the first 3 strings, go up and down with the same finger movement. And as always, once your fingers know what to do, try to create a little riff or something to make practicing feel more like making music. And don't forget to go in the other direction as well. My second example of mirrored guitar stuff is about a very common picking pattern. We want to focus on the right hand because the right hand is doing all the picking while the left hand is just playing a chord, in this case A major. So we're just going up and down to create this famous little waltz-like rhythm. I split this pattern into 2 parts, a bass note and the harmony notes on the other strings. So what when I mirror the harmony notes, starting with the highest one and then playing down and up? That's nice. Let's combine it with the original version. That sounds way more complicated than it actually is. Technically, both versions are the same, and if you can play the normal version, your fingers should also be able to play the other version as well. But it is a new movement and also sounds a little bit unusual. But that's perfect if you think about it, because we are always looking for ways to train our muscle memory and enhance our hearing, right? Let's move on with the third example, which is about a very famous solo lick, probably one of the first solo licks you've ever learned. It's a simple 3-note triplet pattern, starting at the highest note and then going down. What about changing the order of these 2 other notes? And later combining both versions to create this not so easy solo lick. I remember that this was in fact the first solo lick I've learned, although I did it differently. I started on the lowest note, then continued in the normal order, but then, you guessed it, changed the order of the 2 other notes and combined everything. Again, these are patterns that can be applied to other licks and all kind of stuff as well. Although I understand that this might not be easy for beginners, but never be afraid or feel ashamed to ask, okay? Don't forget to leave a like before you go. My name is Markus, you've been watching The Ground Noise. I thank you very much and hope to see you soon in the next video.